morning, Knicks family. What's going on? You tuned in to That's ReKNICKulous. I'm your boy Berto. I'm saying it's the first episode. Last night, Knicks had a game versus Indiana Pacers. We lost that game 121 to 107. It was a beautiful start, though. It was a good start. We had a pretty decent first half. RJ Barrett, he was 20 points, 8 for 8 from the field, 3 for 3 from three, and 1 to 2 from the free throw line. He had a pretty good first half. Alec Burks, he was 6 for 8 from the field, 2 for 2 from three, 5 for 5 from the free throw line with 19 points in the first half. We had Julius Randle, 7 points, 5 boards, 8 assists, 3 for 9 from the field, 0 for 2 from the three-point line. I don't know why he's shooting threes, but I'm saying. And then we had Elfrid Payton. I don't really have his points written down. The focus for me on his first half performance was his 1 assist. Because for some reason he's on the court. Maybe I see some people say for his defensive prowess and also for his ability to move the ball, his facilitating purposes. But with 1 assist, that's not going to get the job done. You know what I'm saying? We could have just linked on Randle for his 8 assists for that. But the first half stat line was looking like 66 New York, 61 Indiana. We were up. We shot 56% from the field, 53% from three, 91% from free throw. And we had 10 turnovers, 15 assists, 19 boards, and 3 blocks versus Indiana's 49% from the field, 21% from three, abysmal. 69% from the free throw. That's also horrible. They had 9 turnovers, 13 assists, 20 boards, and they beat us in blocks 4-3. And that was the first half. And everything was looking pretty good. RJ was looking good out there. Burks was knocking down them shots. Randall was looking pretty good out there. Bullock hit a couple shots out there. Bullock was looking pretty good. And Obi ain't look too great in that first half. He ain't look too great in the game at all, but he wasn't really looking too good in that first half. He got a good amount of minutes. He was on the floor. He was able to move around, do his thing. Quickly was looking like Quickly out there. He only played 12 minutes because he got that hit pointer, so he ain't come back in the game, but he was looking pretty good on the floor, being himself, just all over the floor. So it forces the defense to kind of make decisions. So he takes the ball and he's going. I'm saying he's moving, he's going to the paint, he's going to look to pass, he's going to look for that floater. And then he's going to, if he passes up the ball, he's going to find a spot on the floor to be open for that three and also force that defense to do something. So if he's not open anymore, then he's going to dish the ball. So Quickly should have started. That's my opinion. The starters we went with was Peyton, RJ, Bullock, Randall, and Mitch. And first people off the bench was IQ, Burks, Noel, Obi Knox. And now Frank really didn't show up until later on in the game. After they tried this lineup of Burks, I believe it was Burks, RJ, Knox, Obi, and Mitch. I believe that was the lineup that was on the court at that time. Maybe Randall. I think Randall might have sat down already because of that personal foul. This was in the third, and they went with this lineup, and that didn't help much. It didn't help at all, actually. And I wouldn't say that we lost the game due to the lineup, but the lineup didn't help. And by the time he put Frank in, it was a little too late to try to get a grasp on the game, and we started to pretty much squander it away. So the second half starts, and like I said, a few things I noticed is that lineup they put in that didn't help too much. RJ pretty much took. He was 8 for 8 in the first half and ended the game 11 for 15. So he only made 3 more field goals, and he didn't attempt any more threes. He didn't attempt any more free throws. So he wasn't aggressive enough, in my opinion. Now it did look like the offense was going on without him, like he was exiled, and he was just, at some points I didn't even notice if it was him on the court or not. You know what I'm saying? I see Peyton with the ball, and for some reason, watching it they kind of look a little bit the same with the camera zoomed out. So it's like, one is number 6, one is number 9, and it's just like it threw me off a couple of plays, but it was Peyton. Peyton was on the court. RJ was on the court too, but he didn't get enough, in my opinion, enough touches. It just didn't look like he was aggressive enough. And Like I don't know if that was on him. Like maybe he should step up and say, look, give me the ball and let me do something, or if that was more so the team's thing. Like the team is just flowing, doing their thing, trying to see if they could keep things going without leaning on RJ too much, which is a horrible idea. I think RJ should be the guy who pretty much facilitate. I mean, he could facilitate. He don't got to be because quickly we would like quickly to be that guy. But if quickly's not on the court and it's RJ, just get the ball to RJ and let him figure it out. RJ knows how to facilitate. He knows how to run the point. He knows how to do these things, and we've seen that he's able to score. He's able to go out there and make his own buckets. I mean, that boy had eight. He was 8 for 8 in the first half. It just looked so easy to him. You know what I'm saying? Backing down Vic Oladipo, showing him that he's too little for him, and then going up with that leaning shot, floaterish type shot. It was beautiful. It was looking good. I'm like, yes, we got this. I thought that we had it. I thought if we could continue that type of consistency on both ends of the floor, by the time we would have reached the second half of the game, even if we didn't win, I didn't think that we was gonna get blown out like the way that thing got out of hand. I was expecting us to kind of keep it close. I didn't think that they were gonna score over 100 points, let alone 121 points. But it's all good. What else? All right, so yeah, closing out the game, RJ 26 points. He had 20 in the first half. He ended the game with 26. Still 3 for 3 from the 3-point line and 1 for 2 from the free throw line. He shot 11 for 15 to close the game. So he had a pretty good shooting night, but he just didn't put up enough. I would have liked to see him go for like 20, 25 shots, just based on the way he was playing in the first half. Now, of course, he was going to miss. He wasn't going to shoot 100% from the field all game, but I would have liked to see him end the game with like shooting 14 for 20, or even if I can't give up how many he would have made, I'm saying let's just say he would have took 20, 25 shots. He made 11 of them. He was shooting pretty good, so we could almost anticipate that he would have made, another 15. He probably would have made 15, or not another, but he would have made like 15, 16 shots or something like that. So he could have ended his game with 30 plus easy had he continued to be aggressive. Alec Burks, he ended the game with 22, shooting 6 for 12, 2 for 4 from 3, and 8 for 9 from the free throw line. So he got to the line more times because he was 5 for 5 to start the half, and then he was 8 for 9 to finish it, 6 for 12 from the field. And it just seems like these guys just wasn't as aggressive. He didn't make any more field goals. He took 4 more, and he didn't make any more. And it's just why? Like why was they shied away? Why did they shy away from these guys in the second half of the game? Julius Randle ended it with 17 points, 9 boards, 9 assists. So he was just a rebound and assist shy of a triple-double last night. 7 for 15 from the field, 3 for 4 from free throw. Looking at the numbers, it's not much you can say about Randall's game. He had a pretty good game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did his thing. I can't even lie about that. My only thing about it is, 7 for 15, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with him taking 15 shots. But see, if Randall's going to take 15 shots, then RJ needs to take 25. RJ should be taking at least 5 to 10 more shots than whatever Randall is doing out there on the floor. And a lot of Randall's attempts, you kind of seeing it was like towards the end, like we already lost. So I guess he was just like, I'm going to just do my thing on this court at this point. Game's gone. It's like these guys lost their will to win once Quickly wasn't coming back in, and RJ wasn't being aggressive, so it wasn't like you were able to watch him do his thing and be like, all right, I'm inspired to make something happen on the floor. Payton ended the game with 7 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. So he only had 2 more assists and he really didn't show much to me to explain why he's so prominent in these starting lineups for Tom Thibodeau. So all in all, this game was an expected loss for me. If we would have won, I would have been excited, of course. I'd have been ready to overreact. And I'm not going to knock anybody for overreacting to this loss because I just felt like this is something that was expected. We came out great in that first half. And, in usual Knick fashion, we kind of squandered it. But I feel like I seen some potential in there to pretty much move us forward. Like we got someone that we drafted that appears to be 20 plus points per game guy. If he takes more shots, he could push it up a lot more. Like I'm eyeing RJ to get that most improved player of the year. Well, he looks hungry. He just don't look hungry enough. I don't know if like from watching them preseason games, them last couple preseason games, and even watching a little bit of what was going on last night, I could see that IQ really got some type of connection with the guys on the court. Like it looked like everybody. I don't know. It's just young boy seemed ready. He seemed ready already. I don't know. I might be overreacting to that, but that's what it looked like. Like when they're on the court with Peyton, it just seems like Peyton doesn't he doesn't really get everyone involved or doesn't really inspire everyone to produce on the floor. Just my observation for what I'm seeing. So I just feel like if we X him out, you know what I'm saying? So if Quickly is able to start, we start him. If not Quickly, I don't see why Frank or DSJ isn't getting those minutes. Because if you don't plan on keeping these guys, at least got to showcase what they might be able to do, so someone could be able to receive them. Because I mean, I know some people already have their eyes on Frank, and I'm not so sure what DSJ's value is right now. But Frank could be a key piece to a championship contending team with his defense and his ability to facilitate and knock down a couple shots if he's able to knock them down. It seemed like we have a really good developmental team right now, so I feel like if we keep him in, he's engaged, he's locked in, and he knows what his role is. He'll be able to come in and do his thing. Um, so start him or DSJ, or at least get these guys in a rotation. I'm okay with that loss last night. It's all right. We're gonna move forward. We got another game on Saturday against Philly. It's gonna get tougher. Got tougher opponents coming up, but I like to see the adjustments if these guys are able to come on the court and show a little bit of what they were showing us in them preseason games. We saw the potential last night from a couple guys. I'm looking for RJ to be more aggressive. He's gonna have a little better defense. I mean, I think they played some pretty good defense last night, but Oladipo wasn't able to do nothing with him. But let's see what he do against Philly on Saturday. And I'm looking forward to Mitch still being a bit of himself. He's probably gonna get in some foul trouble having to guard Embiid and guys like Ben Simmons who could get into the paint. So we're gonna see if he's able to stay composed, stay disciplined, not jump at every head fake or every pump fake in the paint. Stay on his toes, put his arms up, use his length, and be able to intimidate the defense. Hopefully, Alec Burks, guys like Bullock, could continue to knock down shots for us and keep us in the game. At least in that first half, because I feel like if we come out defeated, we can be defeated before we get anywhere. So if in the first half we could show that intensity again, then we'll just have to look for them to be able to maintain consistency going on through the third and fourth quarters and ending the game. So hopefully Randall could give us some more of what he's been doing. Like I said, hey man, I'm gonna step back on the Randall slander and all that. I seen God doing his thing. He's doing his thing out there. So let him go out there, perform, get us some rebounds, get us some assists and them points, get to that line, shoot them free throws, and be aggressive like he's being aggressive. My only thing is if he's gonna take 15 shots, let's go, RJ, step it up. We need you to take 20, 25. Y'all two are the scorers, it looks like, on our team, the aggressive guys, able to go make them buckets. Hopefully IQ is good enough to play. If not, I don't want to see so much Alfred Payton. Hopefully not. We'll see some Frank and DSJ and even Harper on the court, being able to get their chance and facilitate and show the NBA what they can do. I'm hoping it's Frank. And if DSJ is able to do, because he's been showing some defensive intensity in those couple of preseason games. So if he could continue to do that and knock down them shots, he wasn't really able to knock them down in preseason, but if he can knock them down live and direct while the season is going, we might be out. Hopefully Knox can get more involved the next time. I know IQ was a big part of him being involved in the last couple of games, but I would hope that his game is able to be able to produce no matter who's on the floor, as long as he's getting in the spots and they're getting him the ball. So if they could get him more involved, he gets open. Because I seen one of those plays when he got the step and he drove to the basket and He almost threw it down, but the ball flew out and it went out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? It was real aggressive. It looked like some KD shit. Like he just boom, he tried to kill somebody. I forgot who was under there, but the ball bounced out and it went out of bounds. So hopefully he could continue to be aggressive and step it up and go into the right spots, knock them shots down, get to the line and knock those down, and, get them rebounds. I think he got a few rebounds last night. So we need these guys to be a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more consistent. Yeah, thank you for watching. If you're watching, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let your boy know how you feel. Once again, it's Berto, and that's ReKNICKulous. Juhard.